how to find time for exercise even if your schedule is packed to the full. In this video, I am going to share 6 powerful tips to help you find time for your exercise routine. As we all know, exercise is an important component of knee joint pain rehab. All of us know that once the pain has been relieved, it is important to begin to strengthen the structures, the muscles, the ligaments and the cartilage around the joint. And exercise is an ideal way to achieve this. But what if we cannot find the time to exercise? In this video, I am going to share 6 powerful tips to help you find time for exercise even if your schedule is packed to the full. Let's begin. Now, what is tip number 1? Now, tip number 1 means that you have to schedule your exercise at a particular time. Alright. So, now how do you do that? Your schedule is already packed. I want you to write down a list of all the activities that you are doing from the time you get up until the time you go to bed. Say that in the morning, from the morning my hours from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, then 8 to 9, 9 to 1, what is my schedule? Alright, and find out that what are you doing in each hour of the day. Now, when you have this list ready, alright, I want you to look at it and find out one activity that is not so important, that can be skipped. Now, if you don't find even a single activity in your schedule that you can skip and replace with exercise, that means that your entire day is filled with activities that are a greater priority than your joint health. Alright, so if you tell me that my joint health is such a low priority that in 24 hours I cannot even find 30 minutes to help me heal my joint. So that means that, it's not a priority. Alright, so you could rather leave it out. Fine. And when it does become a priority, I am sure you will find an activity in your schedule to replace with exercise. Now, let us see the second tip. This second tip is really powerful. It is really simple also. In this tip, all I am asking you to do is sleep early at night. Alright. See, a survey has been conducted by Cyber Media which says that for an average Indian spends 1/3 of his waking hours in front of the phone. Alright. So if I am awake for 16 hours, I am wasting or I am spending 5 to 6 hours of my daily schedule on the phone. Alright. So one way when I can limit this use of the phone and create time for myself for exercise would be to skip the use of the mobile phone after dinner before bed. Alright. See, at that time when you begin to scroll, you just keep on scrolling and scrolling, because these algorithms of these social media platforms are made in that way that you are hooked and you just feel like keeping on looking at the next post, at the next video. Alright. So instead, make it a rule to set your phone down at say around 9:30, alright, and go to sleep early. Now, what will happen if you sleep early? If you sleep early, you will have one excuse less for getting up late in the morning. And when you get up early in the morning, it becomes very easy to spare 20 to 30 minutes for exercise. Moreover, you get up fresh and active and you have the energy to put into exercise. Alright. See, if you have been sleeping late and if your body is not properly rested, then exercise can do more harm than good. Alright. Exercise requires that your body be rested and you have an energy to do the exercise. Alright, and way of achieving this is sleeping early. If you sleep early, you will be more motivated to get up early, and when you get up early, it will be easy to remove 20 to 30 minutes for exercise that can be done with an active and energetic body. Now let's come to tip number 3. This tip is it's really ironic actually. You need to learn to say no. Alright. See, in your daily schedule, I am sure that there are some tasks which you really don't want to do. Alright. But you are doing them either to please someone, or you are doing them because you are doing them out of habit. It's a responsibility. Alright. But the persons for whom you are actually doing that task are very well capable of doing those tasks themselves. Alright. So I want you to say no to those tasks which you do not want to do and which you are doing for someone who can do those tasks themselves. Alright. It may sound a little selfish, but taking care of your own health so that you can bring more energy to your family life is not being so selfish after all. Alright, so find out those tasks which you want to skip, which you do not want to do, which are not productive, but you are doing them out of habit or some false sense of responsibility, and learn to say no. Recognizing one's own limits is more wise than just burning your body away for something that is not so productive. Alright, recognize your limits, and the people who love you and support you will understand when you say no. Now tip number 4 is a carry forward of the previous tip. In this tip, I am going to ask you to identify those tasks that you can delegate to others. It means that you need to take help of those around you. You can take help of a spouse, of your teenage kids, of your neighbors, of relatives, of friends. Alright. So take help of these people and ask them to do those tasks which you are unable to do yourself. Alright. Or those tasks which they can do, will be happy to do, and yet you are burdening yourself with these tasks. Okay. Delegation is a good idea, asking for help and it's a good idea to also get domestic help if the resources, and if you want, you can even in business, it's a good idea to get an extra helping hand under you so that you can delegate tasks which are not so important, which can be outsourced, and free yourself an hour or two earlier. This will help you find time for exercise by either you can do an exercise session in the evening, or it will help you retire early for the night and you will get up rested in the morning ready to do an exercise session. Tip number 5. In this tip, I want you to change your habitual way of thinking. Instead of saying that I have to exercise, you can replace it with the words I want to exercise. It is all about enjoying your body, enjoying the way it is, and feeling its power, feeling its strength, and moreover you can feel the progress and its growth when you perform the exercise. Alright, so it can also be a way of doing an activity that you like. Exercise is not necessarily performing specific movements that you have been asked to do by your trainer. See, exercise is something that you must enjoy. Alright, for me, I enjoy yoga. For some others, they enjoy running. Some people enjoy lifting weights. Some people enjoy playing badminton. Some people enjoy playing soccer. Alright, so you need to find out what you enjoy and engage your body in movement that makes you feel happy. Okay, so when you shift your mindset from I have to exercise to I want to exercise, you automatically create time for it. My 6th tip is that get social while doing exercise. That is, find an exercise buddy or join a group of friends, a local community that you can either join a group that exercises offline, or you can even join a local community that exercises online. Also, you can exercise with a sibling, or you can exercise with your spouse, exercise with your kids. Just get a partner or a group of people that you can enjoy your exercise with. Okay, this helps you not only stick to your schedule once you have scheduled the exercise, it makes you accountable, and it also there is a sense of competition which helps you push yourself further. All right, moreover, exercise becomes enjoyable when done with somebody. All right, so it takes, instead of just if you feel that you want an activity which can help you bonding with your children, or bonding with your spouse, bonding with your friends, bonding with your siblings, an exercise is a great way to do that. All right, just get together for a workout session and chat with each other in the beginning for 5 minutes, in the end for 5 minutes, and do it with a sense of enjoyment, with a healthy competition. And you will really find that you will be able to create time for this activity that is not just healthy for your body, but also healthy for your emotional and mental states. So that's it. I have shared with you 6 powerful tips to find time for exercise. Tell me which tip resonates with you the most, and which tip will you apply immediately to find time for exercise. Write in the comments below, and I love to hear your comments, and I will reply you back. If you have liked this video and want more videos on knee pain and its rehabilitation, then subscribe to my channel, Free to Move, and like this video. Until then, see you in my next video.